I'm trying out something new. I don't normally go live on Facebook. Having a few issues. I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. So I'm just going to hopefully do a quick card using these artistic mix decorative masks. So you get one like that. You get the little pieces. I think one of my ladies must have lost one of those, unless it's in another packet. And you get this one, and this one. These are the two that I showed in my video Friday night. So today I'm going to use this one, but not yet. So I just want to pop some washi tape on the back of this so it doesn't move. Line it up on my little piece of grid paper so it's nice and straight. Put it away, and then I'm going to add some colour. This is blue for this one. Pink. I'm going to put the blue on my block. This is a little tip that I learnt from Rose Coleman. And while I have it on this, I can turn it every which way that I want to. So I'm going to add colour diagonally. Just go off and get the worst of it off on your scratch paper or your grid paper, whichever you're using. Pick up a bit more. Just dump a bit off there. Sometimes I find it doesn't dump off as much as I want it to dump off. If you know what I mean. So, just a bit more. I'm just winging this here, so I just have to see how it goes. Don't want it too dark. Let's see why once I'm get part way finished now. I think I might. That was Orchid Oasis I used there. I might want the pink now. I'm just going to grab some more blocks. One, two, three more. That's just so that you don't contaminate your ink pads if you've had a little bit of something else on your brushes. Pink one here. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's all up to you. You don't want to make it muddy, but you just want to make it smooth where it goes to the next colour. It's going to be using 4 colours here. I have no idea what this is going to turn out like. It'll be a surprise for all of us. It's been a pretty terrible weekend here, weather-wise, I suppose. Not for the farmers. My brother's a farmer, still on our family farm. So he'd be delighted if he's getting all of this. He lives in the Mallee, further north than what I live. So now I've got gorgeous grape and I've got Tahitian Tide. I'm trying to, yeah, I might use Tahitian Tide next. Grab that on my block as well. As you know, I love pretty colours, so the trick with this is to leave room for your colours, and I probably have not quite left enough room for my other colours, but you'll get the idea. If anyone's watching, you can use the chat box to talk to me. It's not the same as Facebook because I can't actually see any. Well, someone's watching, but I can't see who it is. So thank you, whoever that is watching. Now, our gorgeous grape. Well, that's way too much on there. Anyway, that's okay. Now I'll grab a purpley one. It's a bit more pinky than purple. I didn't dry clean that very well, did I? But seeing as I'm not, see, that's why it's good to not go into your ink pad, because if you have got something foreign on there, you're not going to contaminate anything. Probably gone a little bit darker than what I wanted to. Anyway, we shall see how it's going to turn out. Now, here's where our mask comes in. Just going to, wasn't sure which one to use, but doesn't really matter. Now, use our washi tape again to secure this onto here. When you're putting the washi tape on, avoid putting it onto your cardstock, obviously, because you're going to have a mark where you had it, aren't you? So go, I probably should have done that on the corner actually, not that it matters. Let's do that though. On this corner here. Then I thought I'd go over the whole thing with, what's this one called? Starry Sky. Oh, so I think I might have said the wrong colour for that one. The purpley one was Orchid Oasis, but you probably worked that out. Now, so I've got a darker blue one here. Ah, and I went into the ink, didn't I? Force of habit. Let's do that. Close him up. I'm hoping this will be dark enough to give the effect that I'm after. Takes a bit of time. Can't resist. I've got to have a look. Got to have a sneak peek. I'm hoping I don't move it. Can you see that? Don't know if I'm getting quite the effect that I wanted to. No, yeah, probably should have used the folder that I use, what's the word? Mask that I used for my first one. I don't know that this is going to quite work. So it's a bit of an experiment. This is the folder. This is the card I did previously. And you can see I did the same thing, but I just used all greens, and I've got little flowers in there, but I don't think I'm going to be having the same effect here. But anyway, we'll keep going. We'll see what we end up with. If we don't like it, we can start again and use a different mask, can't we? It's only paper. Use a different mask or different colours, whatever we like. Just gonna take a peek at that, see if I need to add any more, see if it's going to work. Actually, I don't mind that. Maybe I should have not made it as dark as I did there. I reckon I'm liking that. That looks pretty cool. Just lift this other corner up and see if I've done enough here. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yes, I like it. I like it. That is cool. Okay, now, because I was doing this really quick, I had to think quickly, and I sort of thought I might like to put some snowflakes on there and make it like a Christmassy one. These came back into the, I think they're in the mini, I believe. If they're not, they're in the annual. So some people save the bits in between, and I guess I might actually do that. I won't do it live, but I might go in and I did grab out, just going to see if they fit first. Well, that looks pretty. I did grab out these dies, for frosted flowy dies, and they do have some little ones, so maybe I can do some little ones. Oh, we might do the whole thing. We might do that. I'm excited now because I'm liking that. Surprised myself. What's that? Oh, that's the bag that came in. I think that's all I've got left of that. I'm just going to take the stickies off them because it might stick to something I don't want it stuck to. Just throw that out because it's going to have ink on that. Okay, and then I cut, to do with them, I cut a couple of these, just got to work out where I want them. I actually might put those down there. I was going to do some words, but I'm not sure if the words that I grabbed out are going to fit with those snowflakes. I think they might be a bit big. Let me see. Christmas wishes. Yeah, it's going to cover that. I want something a bit shorter. And I didn't think about the snowflakes covering them. What have we got? And I want to emboss that, so I don't want to let it snow because we don't have snow at Christmas time here. Let's just have a look through some of my other sets. When I emboss, I like to choose bigger words, if you know what I mean, because when it's smaller, it doesn't seem to... Oh, what about Merry Wishes? It doesn't seem to emboss nicely, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you do. Stampers. Okay, where's Merry Wishes? I reckon that'll be perfect. I know it's smaller writing, but we'll go with that. Yep. We shall go with that. I just need a block. So I like to line that up on there, and I usually like to do that. Just making sure I've got the words the right way. And I'll grab my little mat and my embossing buddy. Versamark, where's that? Oh, put it down there, it's alright. Because the snowflake's white, I might just do that in white. Falling off my chair. And what I should do is actually give that a clean so that, seen me do that before, you guys that watch me, so that the stamp is moist, so that you've got a better chance of it stamping properly. Not sure where I want that, but there might do. I'll grab my white powder. So many Christmas sets that I haven't even used yet. I've got a lot of work to catch up on. I haven't really been up to doing much, but I'm feeling better now, so need a bit of catching up. Okay, this is going to be noisy. Now I can take that off there, save that piece for another time, and work out which, I think I want to position it there because that's where I should have not gone as dark, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's just adhere that. Where's my glue? Actually, if I put that on my lines, I'll have more chance of getting this straight, won't I? I want to go up a little bit so that I'll fit my snowflakes in. So if I go to that line there, I'm going to know it's straight. So the snowflakes, I'm going to put, I actually might put that on too. Did cut out some, just got some white here. Doing this on here first so that I know if I can go over the edge with my snowflake when I position it. That makes sense. That's the only thing. Probably best to forget about the embellishments, especially if you're doing quick cards. Just use the effect of the masks and just put you could just put a, like I had before, just the greeting across there if you didn't want to add some sort of embellishments, but I rather like adding as much as I can to my cards. Why not, eh? Just give that a second to add here. To be a bit strategic, don't I? Okay, I'll find some dimensionals. I think a big one might fit, not sure. Not sure, I haven't used those since last year. How many are going to fit? Might be just the right size actually. Is it? It is. How about that? How clever are Stampin' Up! Make it just fit. Just right now. Strategically, that's a piece off there. I thought I'd messed up for a minute. Now, very strategic here. There we go. We put our other one over the top, maybe. Do we want to add two or do we just want to add one? And if I offset it, oh yeah, if I offset it, it's still going to fit. Yep, I think I like that. I might actually put the dimensional on here. Might be easier if I might align my snowflake up so it's not going over my words. That looks about right. Oops. Might just have to... Probably should have had the merry wishes just across there a little bit. I think that's okay for an impromptu card, isn't it? Now do we want... Let's try. I'll show you what I mean by cutting... I think you all know what I mean by cutting out extras. With this, let's just chop this up a little bit so that it'll fit inside my mini machine. Don't want heaps, I only want two. So let me see what's going to fit. What I did with my little piece of know what I did with that. It'll be here somewhere. Let's just see how we go. And I'm going to grab this one and this one. I don't think they're both going to fit on there, are they? Might be living dangerously, am I? Oh, I think that'll be all right. That top plate. As long as they don't move on me. Let's just see how we went here. Stick those there for a minute. I'll get these out. I'm not sure whether I want to double up on there or not. Oh, you know what? That doesn't, that's one of those ones that doesn't, it's not a fault, it doesn't cut out of the middle. It just, it's meant to be on your card base and then it just pops up like that. Have we got one that cuts out the whole thing? Possibly not. Does that one do? Will that cut it out? No. So we're going to have to cut that one there out again. If we want to put two, and we do, because it looks a bit odd just having one. So put that there. Would have liked a middle-sized one, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's a bit disappointing. There's not one there either, no. You can tell that I haven't played with this much yet, can't you? So that one cuts right out. That back there. And that one was there. Oh, we do have this one, so we do have another medium one, but actually, oh, come on, sticking in between, or is that the same one? Is that the same one I used? Getting a bit confused now. Where is it? Thought it was, I've got two like that. Yeah, but they're different. That's that one. I think it's the same as that one. Yeah, I could have cut them twice. Both the same. Yeah, that's the one I cut before. So you've got two like that. That's the one I used before. I was getting a bit excited, but these two are the same size. And then you've got those ones if you stamp the dies and then cut them out. Then you've got, I think it's this one. One of them just cuts, I'm not sure. I'd have to cut it to see. And one of them cuts, I think that one cuts it all out. And there's one that just cuts, I reckon that one cuts it all out too. Or maybe not, because it's got the flat centre. I'm going to have to run them through one day and see just work out how they work. I'm not going to get a middle-sized one by the looks. Right, we've got 2 little ones, so it'll be okay. Just wondering, looking at that, whether I can move that over just a bit. Over or down or something. That's bothering me. Probably tear my cardstock. I don't know why I can't just leave stuff alone. I think I might have to, so I'm going to tear that if I'm not careful. And I don't think I can pop that up because actually just work out where I want those to go first. Maybe like that, and maybe there. I'm in a kind of a triangle. Oops, up there. Yeah, maybe that. And what do we need to finish this off, guys? I'm actually going to put some glue under there because I dislodged that a little bit. Oops, not too much glue, and I've gone, I couldn't see that because it was white on white, you see. Let's grab a little bit of paper towel and quickly get rid of that. Okay. I'm not going to do the centre. What I thought I would put is these ones, iridescent rhinestones. Where's my... There we go. Because we've got a big one for the big snowflake. And little ones for the little one. Actually, maybe rhinestones might have been better. Anyway, it's got those now. These ones, now I think of it, would probably have been better. Will I change it? But these ones aren't as big. I want a big one for the centre of that. Ah, leave it alone, girl. Leave it alone. So there you go. It is annoying me that it's going over there a little bit, but I just needed, actually I can move that. There we go. I can move that just a bit. I can. There we go. Now I'm happy. I won't do the inside. I won't keep you any longer. Okay. Thanks for watching. The 3 people I had watching. Hopefully someone else will see it on replay. So thanks for watching. It was a good little exercise for me. I'll have to watch it back and see how it went. Thank you.